Modelling bridges the gap between the multiple areas of disciplinary expertise of Telecom ParisTech in the digital field. As a matter of fact, whether it is a system on chip or an optical device, whether it is an image, a signal, or a 3D object, whether it is a complex software or a very large network, whether it is a business model, a human being, an idea, or a concept, modelling is an enabler for simplification, for representation, for visualization, and ultimately for mediation between people and devices.
Nowadays, if we want to build intelligent system, it needs to be based on a model.
Modeling, it's a way to reduce complexity into something tractable, and now we have a lot of complexity everywhere.
In our works, we are modeling mainly telecommunication systems with wireless systems, with base station, mobiles, sensors.
At Telecom ParisTech, we have a deep experience in modeling, so it can be at all scale and all levels. So it's why it interests any companies, and we can apply that to their specific problem and to their specific data.
In my case, modeling is basically used to represent and to understand social phenomena and social processes. Modeling is something that helps us to take into account collective realities and global phenomena, starting from the observation of individuals. We are now trying to bring together human behavior and computer understanding of human behavior. So from this point of view, this is a human-informed modeling, a human-informed approach to modeling.
There are many possible applications. I use mathematical tools from information theory to solve various problems of many different kinds, such as security of embedded cryptographic devices against side-channel information leaks, but also human-computer interaction and rapid aiming movement, and that's experimental psychology.
We have all the competencies here in one place.
I insist on the fact that it is transdisciplinary because it transcends the kind of distinctions between fields of research. All the departments and all the approaches come together to create a common dynamic.
And we uniquely combine expertise in system on chips and communication systems, networks and complex systems, image, signal, 3D, and all aspects of digital humanities, which are the keys of modeling.
And so the interactions of the electromagnetic waves with the humans, with the body, is a very topical subject today, and we need to model it. We need to make sure how far it will affect the performance, or also how far we can evaluate the exposure of the body to the electromagnetic fields.
For example, modeling emotions. If the model is accurate, sufficiently simple, with simple parameters but represent really the essence of what is sadness and happiness in music, then when new music is listened by the machine, then the machine can predict if it will be perceived as more a sad music or a happy music by a human. We have a good model of the brain and how the brain is working and what type of electrical signals we emit from the brain when we do a specific task. Then we could have very nice interfaces where we just think to something and the machine can interpret what we would like.
You have math at the beginning and at the end. It's always math everywhere.
Telecom ParisTech's research is value-driven and helps companies solve their modeling use cases.
Understanding societies and living in our societies. And modeling can be functional, can be used to do this. How you bring together the empirical part and the simulated part.
In wireless propagation, your position is so important that you have to take into account the mobility of the devices which are connected to your network. So that's the next challenge, and it's a very big challenge. Some organizations need our help to optimize the systems, to create some new algorithm, to innovate.
And 50% of Telecom ParisTech's research is funded by contracts.
I think one of the great challenges of the future is to try to be able to hybridize data and models.
Now, if your door can communicate, your fridge can communicate, I don't know, whatever you can imagine can communicate with something else, it becomes rather difficult to imagine what kind of model you can put on that.
Today, modeling is in many respects a critical research field. This interdisciplinary research area includes all forces and competencies of Telecom ParisTech, which are working together in interaction. Future challenges tackle human-driven, context-driven, and interactive decision-driven modeling. These unique challenges are taken up by our researchers who contribute to model the next digital world.
So to imagine modeling in the future, I think we need models to model the future.
And Telecom ParisTech now contributes to the future of modeling.
So that's the beginning of the story.
Ça va?
What's the question again? Maybe I'm getting lost.
Hi there.
Thank you very much.